He practiced the full practice today. We will see how treatment goes tonight. See how he feels tomorrow. But Jay and I are taking that as a good sign.
Jimmy Butler.
He did not practice today, but he is feeling better.
Any additional treatment for him?
It's been ongoing.
Okay. Myers Leonard.
I do not have a new update for you.
And Jay Crowder, is he still in the concussion?
He practiced full scale today.
So he has been cleared by the NBA doctors and everything. Obviously, we did that. Obviously, these are different times, and we've been through hurricanes and other situations where you had to adjust and life happened. How does this feel in comparison to some of those others, and how do you sort of put perspective, life, basketball, responsibility?
Yeah, look, this is a tough balance for all of us to manage right now. We are immersed in the present, moment of our work, but we are extremely mindful, like everybody else around the league and our families, of a very serious matter right now. As an organization, we are observing and ready to pivot and make whatever necessary adjustment we have to. Right now, we're just proceeding as normal, and we'll be ready to compete in front of everybody, all of our fans tomorrow night, and we'll go from there.
Coach, can you just talk about Bam a little bit? I mean, he's been praised a lot lately. Can you just talk about how he's been wearing that kind of praise and responsibility and how he's dealing with all that?
This is what great players do when it's their time to win. And he's singularly focused on helping this team win. And because of all the time that he puts in on his game, and how he's taken on new responsibilities every month, his game is growing exponentially. But the bottom line is it's all growing in a way to help this team win. And that includes leadership. Yeah, he's only 23 years old. 22? 22, 23. Yeah, 22. But he has now the veteran responsibility of a leader of the locker room, just like Jimmy and Goran have. And he's really responded to that. The other night we had Jimmy out. We had Goran in foul trouble. Jay was out, and it just showed you that what Bam is capable of in those deciding moments as well when we need him to be really assertive. All that only helps us, when we have our full complement of guys. Yeah. Yep. Our locker room really taking ownership of what's going to be necessary for us to get to another level. And we need to commit to that end of the court. You have to commit to doing tough things collectively. Can't be any weak links out there. And we've had, a 4 or 5 game stretch where it's arguably been our best stretch of the season defensively. And it's not just by the numbers. You can't only look at it that way, but it's the aggressiveness, the physicality, and the focus attached to that. You can't just run around mindlessly. We've put it all together from that standpoint, and it doesn't guarantee anything. We've still been, in these really competitive games, but that's the identity we've been trying to get more consistent to.
There's a lot that goes into it, but how important are the film sessions when you particularly after those bad performances where you can kind of
Yeah, that's the ownership that the locker room has been taking. That instead of complaining about things or just talking about all the things that we know are wrong, anybody can get up, in front of a microphone and say, "Oh, we're doing this, and that wrong." Okay, fine, great. What are the solutions? And those days, like after the Minnesota game or whenever, we've had to get in here and get to work, or go through the film, which sometimes is like an autopsy. It's all with a mindset just to get better, to help us get to a different level, and the guys have been great about that. Okay, thank you. Oh,
You got an extended look at Solomon Hill the other night.
yeah.
Did you see anything from his performance?
I really like Solo. He was not. It was intentional, him being part of that deal. We thought that he really fit. Just our personality, who we are, defensive minded. He's a smart player, an experienced player. He's been on, some good teams, and it's a credit to him of keeping himself really ready to be able to play those 30 minutes hard. And he was not gassed or didn't ask to come out. His conditioning level was pretty high. But you can see why we like him and why we think he fits. I just, if I had to term him as anything, he's a winning player.
Erik, you've obviously gone 10 deep before. Your comfort level with that, what advantages are there when Tyler does return if you do go 10?
Yeah, we'll have to adjust. This is a good thing. We're going to need everybody at some point, and that's already basically been proven. And then you get into the playoffs, then it becomes exponential, where you need everybody. It might not be everybody every single game. But, yeah, there'll be a little bit of an adjustment. And as long as everybody gives to the team, everybody knew there was going to be some sacrificing at some point.
Erik, are there any other practical things besides where we're standing that you guys are doing with the virus?
No, but I'm going to jump into another meeting. This is a very serious matter. We've had 2 organizational meetings about it, a lot of education, a lot of observation, and we're just going to be extremely vigilant right now as we all go through this. This is not just a basketball team or sport or an association going through this. It's society is going through this right now.
Do you have any thoughts on fans at games?
I don't right now. Let's just continue to observe and be ultra mindful right now. All right, thank you.